Good evening and welcome to PlayOnSports.com's continuing coverage of the Under Armour Holiday Classic, the 23rd annual from Torrey Pines High School. It is our third quarterfinal game of the evening, folks. Sorry we're a little bit delayed. We had a triple overtime game earlier today, a double overtime game as well. We are now getting set and ready to go for the Windward Wildcats with a record of 6-4, taking on the Bishop O'Dowd Dragons with a record of 7-1. I'm Jeff Kurtz alongside Bob Osuna. Last night, Bob, Windward had to go to double overtime to get by Newark Memorial. O'Dowd came from 9 down to win by 7 against St. John's. Both teams were able to come back in their games. What should we see here tonight?
Well, I think it's going to be interesting in how the Windward Wildcats defend our player of the game from last night, Juwan Anderson, and look for Ivan Rabb to have a good game as well.
We will introduce you to all these young athletes here as the game goes along. Let's give you the starting lineups. O'Dowd going left to right. They're in the gold jerseys. Ivan Rabb, the number 2 sophomore in the country with a basketball, high right elbow. Going to swing to Paris Austin. Will put up a 3 and hit it. O'Dowd an early 3-0 lead. Also out there in the starting lineup, Michael Perry, Juwan Anderson, and Russell Davis. Meanwhile, for Windward, they're going to counter with Charles Dawson, Eli Silverman-Lloyd, Stefan Toskovich, Jordan Wilson, and Roy Helmsley. Helmsley with the ball on the right block. One dribble on Rabb, up and under move, can't quite get the bucket, but he will draw the foul on the sophomore as one sophomore facing the other.
And that's another matchup that we can look at too right there, Jeff. Roy Hensley, 6'6" sophomore, going up against the 6'9" sophomore, Ivan Rabb.
Hemsley to line for a pair. Paris Austin, who hit that first 3 as the free throw rims out for Bishop O'Dowd, also a sophomore. So you'll see a heavy dose of seniors and sophomores in this basketball game. A lot of the young players making significant contributions for their team. Second free throw good. 3-1 here early. 7:20 remaining first quarter. Here's Anderson on the drive, the floater way off. Rebound poked away by O'Dowd. They have had quick hands and played outstanding defense in that fourth quarter last night, outscoring St. John's 23-7 in that final quarter. Rabb with the ball, facing the double team to Anderson. Ball loose on the floor. Coming away with it is Wilson. Wilson on the 2-on-1. Nice dish. And the layup to Eli Silverman-Lloyd.
That was a nice pass right there.
And we've got a whistle in the post, and it looks like Hemsley has just picked up his first personal.
Number 42, Roy Hemsley. His first personal
foul.
First Windward team foul.
Each team with a team foul. Both big men have one each. Michael Perry to inbound. Looking for someone, looking for anyone. Now finally out to Anderson. Fresh shot clock after the foul for the Dragons. Anderson kicks corner to Austin, who loses the handle out of bounds.
Well, right now, Jeff, I'm noticing a nice inside defensive game by the 2 big men for both teams, and that's Hensley against Rabb right now. Be looking for that pretty much all game as they're defending their own territories right now.
Silverman-Lloyd with a 15-footer no good. Perry the rebound. Perry pushing the other way. Perry takes it all the way. Layup no. The follow Davis blocked. Perry's going to back it out. Nice show of sportsmanship by Ivan Rabb. I'll get to that in just a moment as Anderson backing this one out. 28 on the shot clock. High right elbow Davis. Davis down in the post on the left block. Rabb is going to nice feed to Perry for the reverse layup. We'll give Rabb 2 assists because Hemsley fell down on this end. Rabb could have taken advantage, hustled down for a 5-on-4. Instead, he waited, tied his shoe, let the other guy get down the floor. Nice show of sportsmanship, and then the dish to Perry on the other end. Silverman-Lloyd, he's got good range, and he hits his first 3. He's got 5 here in the first quarter. 5:40 showing on the clock, first quarter of play. Anderson has the ball poked away by Wilson, walks with the basketball, turnover. Tougher matchup tonight for Juwan Anderson, a junior facing Jordan Wilson, a senior who's exceedingly quick with the basketball. Nice feed underneath to Hemsley, who can't hang on to it.
Yeah, Wilson right there just saw the short window of opportunity to get that pass into Hensley right now, and Hensley just wasn't quite ready for that ball coming so fast at him.
Sometimes the point guards see the floor so well, Bob, they get the ball to you, and at this level, the kids aren't ready to catch it. Next level up, though, they grab that one, and that's an easy layup. Anderson with the ball on the wing. Straight away, Austin. Gets a little crowded. Austin's going to back it out, 20 on the shot clock. Austin looking for a pick from Davis. Goes corner Perry. Perry on the drive, forgot the ball, finds it, kick out. Austin wide open for three, good.
Three ball, number 3, Paris Austin. Assist Michael Perry.
Second of the game for Austin. 4:50 left in the quarter. Kick out, Silverman Lloyd wide open and another three.
Silverman Lloyd has a hot hand right now for Windward.
Eli Silverman Lloyd.
You cannot leave Silverman Lloyd open. And he had a wide open look at that ball. Steal by Wilson. This is going to be an easy breakaway layup. Windward's up by 3.
25, Jordan Wilson.
Austin's going to bring the ball up the floor this time. Austin in the front court, and he's picked, this time by Charles Dawson, and we got a whistle and a foul before the layup. So a little bit of point guard trouble here for Bishop O'Dowd.
Hey, just kind of taking the inbound pass right there, just being a little lethargic as they go up the court, Jeff. And good job by Windward right there, just by playing alert defense, creating turnovers.
I got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout as well here on PlayOnSports.com. 11-8, Windward leading in this third quarterfinal game at the Under Armour Holiday Classic.
Taken by Bishop O'Dowd High School, their first charge.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Bishop O'Dowd, actually one of those schools that's participating in the school broadcast program. So the students at Bishop O'Dowd getting an opportunity to do what Bob and I are doing here. Probably better, Bob. Our jobs may be on the line. We better keep an eye over our shoulder. As Windward will inbound near side. In the white jersey, Silverman Lloyd brings it into Wilson in the corner, who's going to put up his first three of the game, in and out. No, Hemsley gets positioned underneath. His follow is good, and a foul. He's going to the line.
Oh, good job by Roy Hensley right there, just getting position against Ivan Rabb right there and winning that battle of the boards.
Anderson fouls Hemsley from the backside. Rabb was in the play as well. O'Dowd fans breathing a sigh of relief. Hemsley makes the free throw. 14-8, 4:08 left, first quarter. Anderson now bringing the ball up the floor. Anderson straight away to newly checked in Jack Kalmbach. Kalmbach swings to Anderson, now into the post. Rabb, double team, triple team. Somebody grabbed Rabb on the arm. It's either Silverman Lloyd or Hensley. And Silverman Lloyd gets his first personal, team second.
His first personal foul.
But you can just see how quickly that closed up on Ivan Rabb right there, and that could be some defensive strategy.
Rabb getting the ball in the post, the double team again, and he's going to throw it away. Nice help defense by Toskovich. Now Toskovich is going to launch a three ball. No good. Rebound Davis. O'Dowd with 26 on the shot clock, 3:29 on the game clock. Kalmbach, this is Anderson. Anderson on the penetration. Nice feed down low. Davis gets the layup.
Number 30, Russell Davis.
3:15 remaining. Wilson around a pick. He's second three of the game. That time it's good.
Number 25,
That is the third three of the quarter for Windward out of Los Angeles. Bishop O'Dowd out of Oakland. Miguel Villegas leading the Windward Wildcats. Lou Ritchie in his second year at the controls of the Bishop O'Dowd Dragons. Davis on the drive. Kalmbach. This is now Austin from the left elbow. That's good.
Pull-up jumper number 3.
He's got 8.
Austin.
Front court Dawson. Dawson around Anderson all the way. Shot blocked by Rabb. Nice job by Rabb, avoiding that second personal foul.
Number 10, Desmond Chapman. Number 24,
Desmond Chapman will check in, replacing Jawan Anderson for Bishop O'Dowd. Into the ball game for the first time, Roman Davis for Windward and Breland Brandt. Silverman Lloyd, Wilson, Dawson stay in, so Toskovich and Hemsley out. 16 on the shot clock, 2:27 on the game clock. Here's Wilson on a pull-up 16-footer. That's good.
2-point basket. 25, Jordan Wilson.
Jordan Wilson just hitting those nice short-range jumpers, Jeff, and getting open, and he's quick.
He has 7 in the game. 19-12, 2:10 left. First quarter. Kalmbach open for 3 straight away, no good. Loose ball on the floor. Davis saves it to Wilson. Here comes the speedy Wilson. Finds Silverman Lloyd in the corner. On the drive. Nice block by Kalmbach. The ball loose on the floor. It's going to be grabbed by Brandt, and a timeout called by Windward. What a nice block by Jack Kalmbach, but O'Dowd couldn't get out in transition. Windward leading 19-12. We'll keep it right here on PlayOnSports.com with 1:51 remaining first quarter. Bob, what are you seeing out there? It looks like right now to me Windward's just a step quicker than O'Dowd.
Oh, absolutely. Speed right now has been the difference, especially on the fast breaks and defensively as well, Jeff. Good, the turnovers and winning that battle right there, and the quickness, Jordan Wilson. And Jordan Wilson has 2 turnovers right now.
19-12 our score. And Windward's going to be bringing the ball in on the near side basket. Elijah Kirkland Cuffey in the game for the first time. He's replacing Silverman Lloyd. And now facing a 2-3 Bishop O'Dowd zone. A little bit of an extended zone here as Chapman goes way out on Wilson. He's going to take another 3. Front iron, Rab the rebound. Austin pushing the other way with 1:35 remaining in the first. Kalmbach fakes the 3. Chapman looking for Rab. Rab's got single coverage. Now he's got double coverage. Davis thought about a 3. Now he's going to drive into the teeth of the defense. Put one up from 10. No good. Flying in. Kalmbach taps to Rab, who's going to draw the foul. Jack Kalmbach is not lighting up the box score yet, but he's got 1 block shot and then the tap there on the offensive rebound opportunity to his teammate.
24, Roman Davis.
That is the foul on Davis, his first personal, team's 3rd. And Rab to the line for the first time in the game.
And Windward's doing a great job defensively right now of really holding Ivan Rab in check.
First free throw is good. 19-13, 1:17 left. Each team with 3 team fouls. Both coaches have burned a timeout here in the first quarter. Rab makes both. 5-point game, and now Bishop O'Dowd's picking up in a 2-2-1 full court press. Find Jordan Wilson. He'll dribble out of the press. He's a 1-man press break. Let's see, Dawson with the ball. And that's a 10-second violation. Wilson didn't touch it. O'Dowd, they really stepped up their defense, we mentioned in the 4th quarter yesterday, and they did it by varying their defense. So they go from a 2-3 zone to a 2-2-1 full court press. They get the turnover. Rab high right elbow. Rab 1 dribble, gives up to Davis. 23 on the shot clock, 51 on the game clock. Davis has it poked away by Dawson, and a jump ball tie-up. Possession arrow favors Windward.
Ball possession goes to the Wildcats. Checking in for O'Dowd.
Dominic Gomes is going to come in replacing Paris Austin.
Again, O'Dowd is very hesitant right now in what they want to do with the ball.
Picking up full court again are the Dragons. Kirkland, Cuffey, Dawson. There's Wilson. He's in the front court now with a break opportunity. 18-footer air ball, loose ball. Kirkland Cuffey has a block by Rab, who gets the rebound and then saves it. What a play. Shot clock turned off. O'Dowd can hold for 1. 25 seconds remaining. 5-point game. Chapman with a basketball, now 19. Goes into Davis in the post. Davis double teamed. Back out to Chapman with 14. O'Dowd will probably get it rolling here with about 10 seconds. High right elbow. This is Davis. Davis with 8. Davis drives, has the ball poked away, comes back up with it. Chapman down low. Rab wide open for the stuff. What a good hustle play by Davis. And that will end the first quarter with Windward leading 19-16, but the Dragons a little bit of a run at the end of the first. You're following the Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/playonnetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Bob Asuna. Our producer today is Megan Coffey. Ken Hull providing you all the video. Greg Olivier is our statistician. Thanks for sticking with us, folks, wherever you're following this game from around the country. We've got one more to follow this. The final quarterfinal game should be a good one. The Francis Parker Lancers taking on the Salesian Pride. Sheldon from Sacramento already advanced to the semifinals. St. Augustine did as well a moment ago. The winner of our game here will face Sheldon. And that'll be the first game tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. We'll have that for you. St. Augustine will play the winner of Francis Parker and Salesian. O'Dowd starts out with the basketball going left to right in the gold jerseys. Chapman on the floor as it almost stolen by Wilson. Chapman out there with Kalmbach, Gomes, Davis, and Rabb. We'll get you Windward's starting five to begin the second quarter in a moment. Davis with the ball with 20 on the shot clock. Davis swings left side Gomes. Nice post pass to Rabb, who's got a quadruple team and travels. Eli Silverman Lloyd, Charles Dawson, Jordan Wilson, Roy Hemsley, and Stefan Toskovich, the original starting five for Windward, back out on the floor again to begin the second quarter for the Wildcats. Extended 1-2-2 matchup zone here. Pressure zone by O'Dowd. Dawson's going to take the three, partially blocked by Rabb. Hemsley underneath goes up, loses the basketball, gets it back, lays it in with the left hand.
Good job by Roy Hensley, just staying tough inside.
Now Chapman facing a double team, and he's going to be fouled. It's either on Wilson or Toskovich. That'll be the fourth team foul against Windward. For Wilson, that is his first.
His first personal foul, fourth Wildcat team foul.
Out of the ball game, Chapman and Kalmbach in, Austin and Anderson for the Dragons. Anderson takes it into the key, floats one a little bit strong. Rebound to Wilson. Wilson's pass to Dawson, partially deflected. Gomes hustle play, knocks the ball away. Anderson looking for someone to pass to, finds Gomes, who's going to take it into the teeth of the defense and lay it in with the left hand.
Excellent job by Don Gomes right there on that play.
Silverman Lloyd with his team up three. Gomes, another steal. Gomes going to go up the other way, float in the air, miss the shot, get the rebound and the putback.
Well, Don Gomes definitely has a spark to this O'Dowd team right now in the second period.
This kid has one speed, and it's fast. Pass down low, Toskovich pumps Rabb into the air and gets the layup. Smart play by Toskovich. 23-20, 6:10 left in the second quarter. Gomes down the post to Rabb. A nice post entry pass. Rabb misses the left-handed jump hook. Toskovich the rebound. Wilson the other way. Wilson, nice crossover, and we've got a foul on the floor. This is against Anderson, his second personal. Fourth team foul.
Fourth O'Dowd team foul.
Up off the bench, Austin Walker for Bishop O'Dowd. Anderson's going to come out probably for the remainder of the first half, Bob. And Paris Austin is going to take over point guard duties as a sophomore. Into the post, pass down low. Hemsley with a left hand, can't get it to go. Rabb the rebound.
Looked like that pass was just going to get away from Hensley right there, but did a good job of corralling that back in, but the shot was just a little off.
Davis with the ball in the post. Walker swings to Austin, 23 on the shot clock, 5:38 on the game clock. Austin on the crossover. The floater, tough shot. Rabb the rebound underneath. Rabb goes up. He's going to be fouled. Going to be fouled. Might be on Hemsley. If that's Hemsley, that's his second.
Fouls charge number 15.
Actually, it's going to go against Toskovich. That's his first. Fifth team foul. Each team.
2 foul shots for the Dragons.
Excuse me, they should be. Nope. 5 team fouls on Windward, 4 team fouls on Bishop O'Dowd. Rabb at the line for a pair. He's already 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Checking in for the Wildcats,
First one is
number
good.
12, Drew Bryant.
Drew
Replacing
Bryant will
Charles
replace
Dawson.
Charles Dawson for Windward. 5:27 remaining in the half. Rab's second free throw hits every part of the rim that you can and drops in. And he will get a break.
Well, it just seems like right now that they're just holding Ivan Rabb just to free throws at the line right now. They really haven't. They've done a good job of defending him on the inside, and he really hasn't had any opportunities on the outside perimeter.
Parker Hagmeyer is going to replace Rab in the lineup, so if Windward wants to penetrate, now would be the time, but they're facing that zone. In the corner, now pass down low. Hemsley gets open, he misses another layup. Davis the rebound underneath for the Dragons. Hemsley 2 close looks, but couldn't convert. 1 point game. Bryant guarding Austin. Austin is going to pass in the corner to Walker, but he's going to draw the foul before that, and that'll be the 6th team foul against Windward, so shooting free throws from here on out for Bishop O'Dowd.
Fouls charged to number 12, Drew Bryant.
Bryant's first personal.
Sixth
Hemsley out of the ball game. Breland Brandt back in for the Wildcats.
Entering the game for the Dragons, number 32,
And Jeevan Sandhu had a few points off the bench yesterday. 2 to be specific, but some heady plays down the stretch defensively. He's in the ball game replacing Davis. Gomes inbounds. Hagmeyer goes up, draws the foul, can't get the bucket to go, but he's to the free throw line. 7th team foul. And Breland Brandt just picked up his first.
Foul charge number 33, Breland Brandt, his first personal.
O'Dowd could take, would this be their first lead of the game right here?
Believe so.
Hagmeyer misses the first free throw though. So O'Dowd, best they can do here is tie.
And then I think the difference, a second period for O'Dowd, is Josh Gomes is coming in and really kind of adding a spark right there with his offensive abilities.
Hagmeyer makes 1 out of 2. We're tied at 23. Wilson in the front court. Dawson checked back in. Brandt, Toskovich, and Bryant out there. Bryant with the ball in the corner. Out to Wilson, 24 on the shot clock. Wilson on the penetration. Nice job helping out Austin. Skip pass, near side. Dawson, Toskovich, 13 on the shot clock. Dawson drives baseline, takes it all the way in, hangs in the air, misses the shot. Ball loose on the floor. It's going to be O'Dowd basketball. Hagmeyer in there with Sandhu, Austin. Checking in for the first time, Jake Crudo and Dom Gomes. Clock winds down to the 4:20 mark here in the half. Austin on the penetration. Kick corner, Crudo. Skip past Gomes. Gomes puts up the left-handed 15-footer and hits it. What a spark he's been off the bench. 6 points in the quarter. Midway through the second quarter. O'Dowd, their first lead of the game. Toskovich 3 short. Toskovich gets his own rebound and will be fouled. Nice follow by Toskovich, getting his own rebound after the missed 3.
Foul charge to number 15, Dom Gomes.
Dom Gomes, the personal foul, his first, team's 5th. Hagmeyer and Sandhu out, Rab back in, as is Michael Perry for Bishop O'Dowd. Dawson goes corner, Wilson a 3, front iron, top of the backboard, Rab the rebound. Gomes on the penetration, loses the basketball off his foot. Players hit the floor. Gomes gets it to Austin. No look to Rab, layup good, and the foul.
Dom Gomes right now is just all over the floor.
That would have been very easy to turn the ball over on that play. Wilson has picked a couple of pockets already, but Gomes stayed with the play, gets it to Austin, and what a great no-look feed to Rab for the bucket. That foul went against Breland Brandt, his second, team's 8th. Rab at the line for a pair. Excuse me, for 1 to complete the old school three-point play he does. 5 of 5 from the free throw line for Rab in the first half. 3:30 remaining in that half. High post Brandt. Toskovich to Dawson. Wilson open on the skip pass. Nice ball movement by Windward. High post Toskovich back to Dawson along the baseline all the way. Floater good.
Now just nice ball movement right there by Windward.
Dawson his first points of the game. Austin pull up 17-footer. That's in. Austin's got 10 in the half.
Austin with 10 points.
5-point O'Dowd advantage, 2:45 remaining. Dawson now a 3 strong. Austin the rebound. Austin quarter Gomes, nice feed to Perry. Spin move, left hand, rims out. Rab the rebound, his putback no, the follow no. Ball still loose out there, jump ball, possession arrow favors Windward.
Well, a lot of excitement right there underneath the rim on that play, Jeff. Again, Dom Gomes right there just kind of getting things going for Bishop O'Dowd and finding his way to Ivan Rab right there, but Rab drawing the foul.
Actually,
Well,
jump
check
ball.
that.
It's a jump ball.
Yeah,
Yep.
jump ball possession.
Possession arrow favors Windward. Perry with a nice spin move as well, but couldn't get it to drop. I heard you say, oh, Bob, you weren't the only one saying that. Half the crowd did too when that ball rimmed out. Timeout on the floor. Looks like Toskovich has a little blood on the jersey, so he's going to switch to number 31. The extra jersey.
Now number 31.
So Toskovich wearing 31. So Toskovich on the floor with Wilson, Dawson. Hemsley's checked back in. Roman Davis is checked back in. Russell Davis for Bishop O'Dowd back in the ball game, along with Gomes, Rab, Austin, and Perry. 2:23 and counting here in the first half, a 5-point O'Dowd lead. Nice ball movement again by Windward. Dawson on the penetration, floats another one up there, no good. 3 players go for the rebound, and it's off O'Dowd. Hemsley on the inbound. Wide open Davis, shot long, Perry the rebound. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the half. O'Dowd, who was trailing most of the half, has taken the lead here late, now leads by 5. Gomes couldn't control the ball. I don't think Austin was ready, or excuse me, Gomes wasn't ready for Austin's pass.
Now that hit him by surprise right there. He tried to get it to go out of bounds and tried to sweep it in, but was unsuccessful.
In the front court with it, Dawson goes corner Toskovich, down low. Dawson over to Wilson. Wilson on the drive. Nice skip pass to Dawson for a 3, no good. Rab had the ball for a minute and loses it out of bounds. Coach Ritchie working the officials there, trying to get an over-the-back call on Rab, but Toskovich instead going to put up a 3 strong. Perry the rebound. Nice outlet to Austin. 2-on-2, lob to Rab, a little bit too close to the rim, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, a little too close, a little bit too late too on the lob pass right there.
I would have brought down the house. 1:20 to play. That zone right now forcing Windward's offense to stall out a little bit. Wilson's going to put one up from 10 and off the glass. Nice shot.
25, Jordan Wilson.
Wilson's got 9. Team trails by 3, under a minute remaining. And now Windward's going to go into a 2-3 zone of their own. Hemsley playing with 1 personal foul. They don't want him to get a second. Davis to Perry to Austin. Fakes the 3, puts Wilson in the air. Floats one from 12. That's strong. Nice box out. Dawson the board. Gets it out to Davis. The dish to Wilson is knocked out of bounds by who else? Dom Gomes.
Dom.
He's getting a hand on everything. Eli Silverman-Lloyd's going to check in. He's a very good 3-point shooting threat. He's got 2 in the first half. He's going to replace Roman Davis in the lineup. Silverman-Lloyd on a pop out, shoots over Rab and hits it.
3-point basket.
Why you don't figure out where that kid is the minute he walks on the floor.
11 points.
Tied at 30. Shot clock turned off. 20 seconds remaining in the half. Now 15. Perry gives up to Austin. Windward staying in the zone. Now 11. Now 10. 9. Austin yo-yoing up and down near the center circle with 6. Gomes in the corner. He'll put up a 3 with 3. No good. Davis the rebound. He goes up. Push, no foul. Rab won't get it off. And we end the first half of play as we started. Deadlocked. 30-30. Bishop O'Dowd and Windward in this third quarterfinal game of 4. Folks, don't go anywhere. PlayOnSports.com. Halftime show coming up in about 8 minutes. We'll get you all set up on the scoring, get you ready for the second half. Again, your halftime score, Bishop O'Dowd 30, Windward 30. You're following the Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. at halftime, folks, here on PlayOnSports.com. Hope you've been enjoying this slam dunk contest that was taking place at halftime, brought to you by Ball is Life. Jeff Kurtz alongside Bob Osuna at the Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation. And as we look at the halftime numbers, Bob, we're in a 30-30 ball game, but first let's handle a little bit of our business here on PlayOnSports.com, and then we'll give you our halftime numbers.
Under Armour is the presenting sponsor of the 23rd Annual Holiday Classic at Torrey Pines, a proud supporter of high school athletics. Under Armour's technology is complex, but its mission is simple: to make all athletes better through passion, design, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. To find out more or place an order, visit underarmour.com today. And we'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond as we bring you action from one end of the country to the other. Join us in March for championship basketball coverage brought to you by your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Scores for Windward: 11 points for Eli Silverman-Lloyd leading the team. Jordan Wilson has 9, 6 for Roy Hemsley, 2 each for Stefan Toskovich and Charles Dawson. Meanwhile, for Bishop O'Dowd, they are led by Paris Austin with 10. Ivan Rabb has 9. 6 for Dom Gomes. 2 each for Michael Perry and Russell Davis. 1 for Parker Hagmeyer.
Today's game is brought to you by Give It. Highlights life's epic moments with Give It. And by the Lucky Duck Foundation, whose mission is to raise awareness and funds for charitable causes. Also, Torrey Pines Bank, where business gets done.
And Bob, as we look to the second half of play in this tie ball game, Bishop O'Dowd did a nice job making the adjustment, shifting their defenses around, slowing down Windward in that second quarter, but Windward able to make a run late. So it's been kind of a game of runs, a little bit of back and forth, as you often see in a basketball game. What should we look for in the second half?
Well, right now in the second half, I think who really added the spark for both teams, Jordan Wilson, right now with his quickness for Windward Wildcats. I think he's got to basically set the tempo for Windward and really get out to a fast break to get to a fast start. But one thing that I liked for Bishop O'Dowd is Dom Gomes coming off the bench, and he really added that spark. Look for him to play more here in the second half and hopefully provide a spark to get this game close, and we'll see who gets it at the end.
Bishop O'Dowd leading in bench points, 6-0, all provided by Dominic Gomes. So there's your bench advantage. And Bishop O'Dowd will start out with the basketball, going right to left in the gold jerseys. Michael Perry on the floor with Paris Austin, Russell Davis, Juwan Anderson, who had 2 personal fouls in the first half and didn't see a lot of action from that mid-second quarter on. And Ivan Rabb, Hemsley, Toskovich wearing number 31 instead of 15, got a little blood on the jersey. Silverman-Lloyd, Charles Dawson, Jordan Wilson in the white jerseys for Windward. They are going left to right. Pass into the post, Rabb double-teamed out to Anderson. Anderson on the drive. Nice feed. Perry reverse layup is good.
Good for number 2, Michael Perry. Assist.
Keeping in mind, O'Dowd tying the ball game up with Windward in the first half. Juwan Anderson, who had 16 last night, didn't have a point. He gets an assist there. Silverman-Lloyd gives off to Wilson. Wilson straight away, Toskovich, 1 dribble pull up, 3-pointer on the way. No, 2-pointer, that's a good shot. You see he's got a great stroke, Bob.
There's a nice touch on that jumper.
Austin 3 short. Loose ball gonna be grabbed by Wilson. Wilson gonna take it all the way to the basket for the layup.
And there's the speed of Jordan Wilson right there. He's taking that all the way to the rim.
And Juwan Anderson is pretty quick as well, so that tells you something about Jordan Wilson. Windward in the 2-3 zone right now. Anderson's got a wide open Perry in the corner who doesn't think 3, instead goes to Rabb underneath, who somehow manages to get his way around Hemsley, but misses the shot. Wilson on the drive, takes it all the way in, and we got a foul on Anderson, his 3rd on the floor before the shot. That is big, and we'll see what Coach Ritchie does here. He may have to bring Anderson out.
Anderson, his 3rd personal foul, 1st Dragon team foul.
6:31 remaining 3rd quarter. Right now, Anderson is going to stay in. Wilson's going to shoot a three right over Austin and hit it.
Beautiful, beautiful shot there.
Front court, Paris Austin. I mean, that was good defense by Austin. It was just a great looking shot. Perry out to Anderson, skip pass, Austin. He's going to put up a three. That shot's strong. Rabb does a nice job getting to the ball. We got a whistle. We got players on the floor. And we got a loose ball foul on Hemsley. That'll be his second personal.
Fouls charged number 42, Roy Hemsley.
Nice job by Rabb being active on the offensive glass.
Oh, absolutely. And also in there defensively, although he's only 5'9", Jordan Wilson right there getting heavy into the action as well.
Inbounds pass to Rabb. 5-point advantage for Windward right now. Under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. 25 in the shot clock. Anderson resets. Swings left side, Perry. Anderson spin move, turnaround 15-footer, and he's got the bucket, and we've got a whistle. And we have sideline warnings on both coaches. The basket will count.
2 points.
Both coaches going beyond there's a mark on the floor. You can't go beyond that mark. And Coach Villegas and Coach Ritchie, I think, both getting the warning that they can't go beyond that line. So our officiating crew doing a little housekeeping.
They're just taking control of the game and giving both benches a warning.
Coach Ritchie is trying to peel the tape off the floor right now on the O'Dowd sideline. I think it's a futile effort, Coach, but I like the attempt. On the crossover, Dawson takes it in and floats it high over Rabb off the glass with a left hand.
Nice left-handed layup there by Charles Dawson, going way over the top.
5:25 remaining third quarter, 5-point advantage for Windward. Coming out of the gate strong here after the intermission. Davis to Perry in the corner. Austin finds Rabb in the post, who's immediately double teamed. Nice move, up and under, no good. Put back, follow, no. He is fouled. And that might be on Hemsley. If it is, that's his third.
Fouls charged number 42.
It is.
It is.
Well, that's a big one. He's the best one to match up against Ivan Rabb inside, and Rabb is getting more active in the interior. 5 offensive rebounds in the game for Ivan Rabb, who's at the free throw line. First free throw is good. He is now 6 of 6 from the line, 10 points in the game. Hemsley's staying in at the moment. Russell Davis is out. Dom Gomes is back in. He provided a huge spark off the bench in the first half. You called it, Bob. He's in there much earlier this time around. Rabb's second free throw, also good. You gotta like a big man who can knock down his free throws.
And he's just really playing tough under the boards as well.
Into the front court, Toskovich, as O'Dowd picks up full court, shifting their defenses around. Toskovich dribbling all over the place, and now we got a 5-second call, and Gomes is not in the game, 30 seconds, and forces a turnover.
He's just making things happen tonight, Jeff. Just not a big guy, but he's out there. He has a lot of tenacity. It really adds a spark to this O'Dowd team.
Anderson in the front court. He's hustling all over the place. 4:45 left in the third. Gomes to Anderson against the zone. Austin. Now Anderson. Now Gomes. Nice crossover. Back out to Anderson. Good ball movement by O'Dowd. 14 on the shot clock. Anderson's going to put up a 2 and hit it. Oh, if Anderson starts to heat up a little bit, that's certainly going to help O'Dowd offensively. 1-point game. Windward still with the lead. Nice no-look pass by Wilson, but Toskovich also wasn't looking at Wilson, and the ball goes right by him out of bounds.
Yeah, Wilson knew what he wanted to do with the ball right there, but Toskovich was just not aware that he was coming his way.
That happened earlier when Wilson tried to feed Hemsley inside, and Hemsley wasn't expecting it. You really got to keep your hands up around a good passing point guard like Jordan Wilson. 4:10 left in the third. Anderson calls out the play. We'll see how long Windward sticks with his zone, though. With Hemsley with 3 personals, they may stay in it. Gomes along the baseline, floats one up with a right hand off the glass.
Number 15, Tom Gomes.
8 points in the game for Gomes. O'Dowd back up by 1. Hemsley pushed way out, 19 feet away from the basket. Takes it in, fadeaway 12-footer, short. Rebound Perry. Austin's going to put up a 3, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Dawson comes away with it. Here comes Windward. Pass corner. Wilson fakes a 3. Kick out toss. Nice ball movement. Dawson open far corner for 3, and he'll drain it.
3-point basket, number 3.
Just nice ball movement right there by Windward, getting it to Dawson out there on the outside perimeter.
Yeah, Wilson could have taken that first shot. Instead, he worked it around. Dawson got a better look. Windward now ahead. 42-40, 3:07 left, third quarter. Gomes open in the corner. He'll take a shot. He'll hit it off the glass. I don't think he meant to bank it, but he almost banked it in. Instead, the rebound to Silverman Lloyd. Wilson's going to pull up. His shot is good from 3.
Number 25, Jordan Wilson. Wilson with 17
And
points.
just like that, Windward goes on a run, a 6-0 run. 2:40 left, third quarter. $19 on the shot clock. Perry in the corner. Perry skip pass, open Anderson, pump fakes 1, pulls up from 17, gets the roll.
Number 5,
He's got 6 in the third. 3-point game. Wilson looking to make a move on Anderson, who's playing with those 3 personal fouls. Nice defense by Anderson. 24 on the shot clock, 2:08 on the game clock here in the third quarter. Gomes pokes the ball away from Dawson. No, it's off Dawson, out of bounds. Gomes forces his second turnover of the third quarter.
And then one thing to note too, Jeff, Roy Hensley right now with 3 fouls, and they are playing extremely physical right now. He and Ivan Rabb underneath the board. So just be aware of that right now. They're close to us on the near side here.
Well, and I think maybe Coach Villegas sensing that brings in Breland Brandt to replace Hemsley. Kalmbach into the game for Perry, for O'Dowd. Anderson goes into the corner to Kalmbach. Kalmbach with 15 on the shot clock, 1:42 on the game clock. Pass corner Gomes. Gomes can step back for a 3 instead to Anderson with 9. Now Gomes is going to shoot one. It rims out. Rabb the rebound. He goes up, gets the foul in the bucket. That foul on Breland Brandt will be his third.
Fouls charged, number 33.
That's the third team foul against Windward here in the second half. Gomes is going to get a well-deserved rest. 2 points, 2 turnovers. No, he's actually going to stay in. It looked like he was heading out. Anderson will come out. That's a wise move with those 3 personals. Desmond Chapman replaces Anderson in the lineup. Rabb, who hit the bucket, trying to complete the 3-point play. Free throw, no good. Toskovich the rebound, 1-point game, 1:28 left, third quarter. Gomes picking up Wilson first full court. This will be an interesting matchup.
Absolutely.
Gomes very quick. Wilson might be a little bit quicker. Wilson dribbles right-hand side in the front court, crosses over, takes it into the key, has the ball stripped by Gomes. It's a draw. Meanwhile, Dawson gets the steal, takes it all the way up. He's going to be blocked out of bounds by Kalmbach, who gets his second block of the game. O'Dowd better be careful. Windward's going to bring the ball in underneath their basket, and Chapman and Kalmbach went over for a quick conference with Coach Ritchie. 31 on the shot clock. Nearing the 1-minute mark of the third quarter. Wilson's going to put one up over Gomes and hit it. Wow.
Well, that was a nice matchup right there with Gomes and Wilson right there, and just Wilson just hitting that rainbow shot for 3.
His third 3 of the quarter and his 4th of the game. Nothing Gomes could do about that. He played perfect defense. Gomes with the ball. 44 seconds left in the third. 4-point advantage for Windward. 17 on the shot clock. Kalmbach in low to Rabb, who loses the ball. Battle for it on the floor. Rabb falls away and can't come up with it, and we got a timeout called by Windward. Well, it looked like almost Rabb gave up on the scramble for the loose ball. We'll take a quick break here on PlayOnSports.com. 48-44, Windward leading it over Bishop O'Dowd.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play on Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
What a game Jordan Wilson is having. 9 points in the first half. He's got 11 here in the third quarter. 20 points for the game, 4 threes, and Windward doing a number from beyond the arc. They've got 7 threes in the game. Or excuse me, make that 8. 4 by Jordan Wilson, 3 by Silverman Lloyd, 1 by Dawson. And 4 of those 8 threes have come in this quarter alone. We still have 32 seconds left.
And then you have a good matchup right now as Dom Gomes is covering Jordan Wilson right now that Gomes is back in. And you have quickness on quickness right now. And let's see who's going to win that matchup.
O'Dowd picking up full court. Inbounds pass to Wilson, and it's going to be off Wilson, out of bounds. Gomes forcing his third turnover of the third quarter. And I am ceasing to be surprised by that particular statistic. Shot clock turned off. Inbounds pass to Kalmbach. 31 seconds left. Chapman with the ball in the corner. O'Dowd can hold for one. Kalmbach, nice hands grabbing the short hop. Give that kid a glove and put him at shortstop. Then he throws the ball away. I spoke too soon. Turnover, and Windward could hold for one. I don't know why O'Dowd was rushing so much there. They could have backed it out and taken their time.
Yeah, exactly.
Now O'Dowd picking up full court again, trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Dawson in the front court. Toskovich wide open underneath is Brandt. Nobody sees him. Now Brandt open again underneath. He's going to put Chapman on the floor and hit the layup. And that will end the third quarter with Windward taking a 6-point advantage, 50-44 over the Bishop O'Dowd Dragons. You are following the action here on your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. It's the Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation.
Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/playonnetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. Under Armour is the presenting sponsor of the 23rd Annual Holiday Classic at Torrey Pines. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Under Armour's technology is complex, but its mission is simple: to make athletes better through passion, design, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. To find out more or to place an order, visit underarmour.com today.
Scoring totals right now: Windward led by Jordan Wilson's 20. Silverman Lloyd with 11, 7 for Charles Dawson, 6 for Hemsley, 4 for Toskovich, 2 for Brandt. Meanwhile, for Bishop O'Dowd, 13 for Rab, 10 for Austin, 6 now for Jawan Anderson. Gomes with 8, 4 for Perry, 2 for Russell Davis, 1 for Parker Hagmeyer. Windward will start out with the basketball. Toskovich on the floor with Dawson, Brandt, Silverman Lloyd, and Wilson. Gomes out there with Perry, Austin, Anderson, and Rab. Here's Wilson, a fadeaway 18-footer, no good. Rebound goes to Silverman Lloyd. Fresh shot clock for Windward. And this one's going to be thrown in the corner. Wilson doubled, breaks the double team, and then tries to pass it, gets tapped out to Dawson. 22 on the shot clock. Dawson going to reset. 2 players for Windward playing with 3 personal fouls. One of them on the floor, Brandt. Gomes is going to be fouling Wilson, who does an outstanding job with the shot fake. And he will go to the line. Is that going to be 3?
Foul charge number 15, Dom Gomes. His second personal foul, second Dragon team foul.
Couldn't see if Wilson was behind the arc or not. It is, yeah, he was.
Number 25,
wow.
Jordan Wilson.
Jordan Wilson having a great second half. Wilson's first free throw, no good. It's the one blemish on his record so far in this ball game. He makes the second.
He's been hitting everywhere else, especially from on the outside perimeter.
Gomes picked up his second personal foul, team second. That last free throw is good. Biggest lead of the game for Windward is 8. Windward sticking with that 2-3 zone. Gomes going to put one up from 16 strong. Nice board underneath Perry. It's poked away, though, by Jordan Wilson. Great hands by Wilson. Boy, if you've got a strong point guard running the show for you. Oh, if Wilson hits that, I'm heading home. It just rolls off the rim. What a shot with the left hand. Draws the third personal on Gomes, and he's back to the free throw line.
Yeah, as he was going to approach Gomes, gave him a little head fake, a little juke. Went right, went left, up with the left hand. Almost got that one in.
Number 25, Jordan Wilson.
Wilson's at the line. His first free throw, no good. I get the sense that Wilson is so quick, if he was in his bedroom and turned off the light switch, he'd be in bed before it got dark. Second free throw, good. 53-44, 6:55 to play in the game. Gomes with the ball in the corner. Skip pass far side, Wilson, the steal. Front court, Toskovich. He's going to line up a three, instead back out to Wilson, who's going to be bumped by Perry. Perry a little bit more height, but Wilson's got him way out wide. Silverman Lloyd, he's going to put up a three. Front iron, no. Gomes taps to Austin. O'Dowd needs to go on a bit of a run here. Austin takes it into the key, floats one from 15, in and out, no good. Brandt the rebound taken away by Perry, and Brandt will foul Perry, and that is Brandt's fourth personal. That'll be the fifth team foul.
Yeah, be looking for Hensley to come back in now that Brandt has 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's just, for Coach Villegas, that's just fouls you can work with. Brandt coming off the bench, Hensley in with the 3 personals. Actually, that is just the 4th team foul. Inbounds pass is going to be knocked away and off Gomes out of bounds. Tough feed to Dominic Gomes. Dawson bringing the ball up the floor, going left to right. 6:15 remaining. Toskovich along the baseline. Nice feed. Hemsley, it rolls off. Toskovich the follow, no. Rab the board. Here comes Anderson. Anderson floats one from 15. Off the side of the rim, no good. Toskovich the rebound. That's just one where you set your feet square up, you might hit that shot. Instead, a no-look pass. Silverman Lloyd's going to step inside the three-point line. The shot no good. Battle for the loose ball. Rab another one. 5:40 to play. 9-point game. Timeout called by Bishop O'Dowd. And Rab's got a double-double in the game, but his team is trailing by 9. 5:39 remaining in the ball game here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
We'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond as we bring you action from one end of the country to the other. Join us in March for championship basketball coverage brought to you by your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Both of these teams out here today have won state championships within the last 5 years. Windward, a state finalist and a state champion. Bishop O'Dowd as well. Both schools have seen recent high school athletes who played in this very tournament who are now playing at the collegiate level. Skylar Spencer over at San Diego State. Brandon Ashley played at Bishop O'Dowd. He is at the University of Arizona. An outstanding basketball game between those two schools just the other day. So if you come down to the basketball games here, folks, at Torrey Pines, you're liable to see someone playing in the NBA someday, or certainly at the Division I college level down the road. 12 on the shot clock. Perry on the drive. Goes in the corner to Jack Kalmbach, who's checked in. Now Anderson with the easy penetration, leaves it short. Gets his own rebound, gives to Perry for the layup.
2 points for number 2.
First points of the fourth quarter for Bishop O'Dowd come 2 minutes and 40 seconds into that quarter. 53-46, 5:03 left. Dawson dumped down low. Toskovich gets Rab in the air, gets the shot blocked by Perry. A foul on somebody.
I think that's going to go on Rab.
Fouls charged.
That is against Rab. That's just his second.
His second personal foul.
Team's fourth. So each team with 4 team fouls. Toskovich to the free throw line. He's got 4 points in the game. He's making his first trip to the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Russell Davis will replace Michael Perry in the lineup for Bishop O'Dowd. Hemsley's going to come out. Brandt is back in, playing with 4 fouls. Second free throw, no good. Rab another board. Opportunity for O'Dowd, still a ton of time left in this game. Austin in the front court. Windward in the 2-3 zone. Anderson, corner Austin. Austin looking for Rab, gets it to him. Rab back to Austin. Rab wants the ball back. He's not going to get it. Instead, Anderson goes corner. Kalmbach for a 3, a biggie, no. Rab the rebound, goes up, draws the foul, and gets the bucket.
Count the basket, number 23, Ivan Rab.
And then who's this foul going to go against?
Foul charge number
That's going to go against Toskovich, his second personal, team's 5th.
Yeah, because there was but 3 defenders right there all over Ivan Rab. But good job by Rab, just staying tough under the boards right there, just following through and getting the bucket.
Rab has made 8 trips to the free throw line. He's made 7 in the game. Make that 8. 4-point game, 4:30 to play. Still a lot of action here in this one, folks. 53-49, Dawson in the front court. Now Kalmbach is trying to guard Wilson. Toskovich open for a big 3, and an out, no. Rebound goes to Brandt. Dawson will back it out on the reset of the shot clock. Wilson really wants the basketball, but they're having a hard time getting it to him all of a sudden. Dawson's going to pull up from 17, no good. Rab the rebound. Here comes Paris Austin. He's going to take it all the way. He's going to be blocked by Silverman Lloyd. The possession arrow favors the Dragons. Nice defense by Silverman Lloyd.
That was a good job by Eli Silverman Lloyd right there, just getting in position right there and making the block right.
Inbounds pass. Paris Austin has it. High post Davis. Davis is going to dribble into the key, take it himself. Shot blocked. Davis comes up with the basketball. Kick out Anderson. Wide open 3. A biggie. It's in. 53-52. 1-point game. 3:35 to play. And the ball back in the hands of Jordan Wilson. And that's a smart idea if you're Windward.
Oh.
And that is a blocking foul on Davis. Quite a collision near midcourt. Davis trying to take the charge, didn't get there in time. That's the first on Davis, 5th against O'Dowd.
I'm telling you, Jordan Wilson right there just leaving it all out on the court tonight.
Inbounds pass, Wilson in the corner. Kalmbach right up on him. And Wilson traveled with the basketball, and Kalmbach forces the turnover. Nice defense by Jack Kalmbach. Got a little bit of a height advantage on Wilson, and he used it right there. 3:22 remaining, 1-point game. Windward's led by as many as 9. Dump down low, Davis can't find the handle. Good look by Anderson, but Davis loses control. Hemsley's going to replace Brandt with 3:13 to go.
Yeah, Davis just got his hands up too late right there, Jeff.
Inbounds pass to Dawson. Dawson coming up the floor. No pressure by O'Dowd. Anderson's guarding Dawson. Anderson playing with 3 personals. He has 9 points in the second half. 22 on the shot clock. 2:58 to go in the game. Dawson backs it out. Dawson gets around Anderson, and we got a hook on Dawson. His first, team 6th. O'Dowd shooting the rest of the way.
Foul charge to number 3, Charles Dawson. His first personal foul, 6th.
Winner of this ball game plays the Sheldon Huskies tomorrow night. We'll have that game for you here on PlayOnSports.com. Who will it be? The outcome very much in doubt here. Rab high post. Rab, stolen from the backside by Dawson. Here comes Wilson, takes it all the way, give to Dawson. He goes up, draws the foul, he'll go to the line. That foul is going to go against Russell Davis, his second, team 6. So now everyone's shooting the rest of the way. Charles Dawson, his first trip to the free throw line.
Number 3, Charles Dawson.
Right now, I'd be looking for Bishop O'Dowd to make a substitution here pretty soon with 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the game.
Well, interestingly, going to the free throw line after that first missed shot by Dawson, considering this team has hit 8 threes in the game, they're 5 of 11 from the free throw line is Windward. Trying to get back to 50% here on this second free throw by Dawson. He makes 1 out of 2. 2-point game, 54-52 with 2:35 left. Austin in the front court. Anderson high post. Anderson takes it in. Scoop shot, no. Battle for the loose ball. Anderson tracks it down in the corner, gets it out to Kalmbach. To Austin. He's going to put up a 3. Front iron, no. Dawson the board. Nice save by Toskovich. 2:10 left. Wilson in the front court around a pick by Hemsley. A bit of a moving screen, no call. Corner wide open. Dawson, a big 3 strong. Silverman Lloyd the rebound. Reset on the shot clock. Into the key. Wilson goes up. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by O'Dowd. 29 on the shot clock. 1:54 to go in the game. 54-52. No field goals in this fourth quarter right now for Windward, as Dom Gomes is going to check in for Russell Davis. And Gomes draws the Wilson defensive assignment. Kalmbach has been doing a good job on Wilson. Inbounds pass, Toskovich to Dawson. 25 on the shot clock, 1:50 to go in the game. Wilson with the ball. Wilson around Gomes, takes it all the way in. Nice feed to Toskovich, spin move, layup, in and out, no. The ball knocked down, and we got a whistle and a foul.
A nice spin move by Toskovich right there, and also following up and getting his own rebound after the shot and drawing the foul.
That foul is on Jawan Anderson, his 4th.
4th personal foul, 7th O'Dowd team foul.
That's going to put Toskovich at the line for a 1-on-1. Perry is going to replace Kalmbach in the lineup. Toskovich at the line. He's got 4 points in the game, and he's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. The very important front end. He can give his team a 2-possession lead here. Makes the first one. 55-52, 1:36 to play. Toskovich makes both. 4-point game. Brandt in, replacing Silverman Lloyd. A defensive substitution here for Windward. Anderson in the front court. Gomes, high post Perry. Now to Gomes, driving baseline, goes up, draws the foul, can't get the bucket, but Hemsley's got his 4th.
Well, they made the substitution to bring in Hensley and Brandt for defensive purposes, but good job by Dom Gomes right there, just driving towards the basket and drawing the foul.
Gomes at the line for a pair, and he misses the first one. He can still make it a 1-possession game. Brandt out, Silverman Lloyd in. 1:27 to play. Gomes 8 points in the game, his first trip to the foul line. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Jordan Wilson. Toskovich hits a pair at one end, Gomes misses 2 at the other. And Wilson is going to be held. Gomes a little bit surprised by that call, but he has just picked up his 4th personal. Silverman Lloyd out, Brandt back in, 1:17 to play. Miguel Villegas, the head coach for Windward, again trading offense for defense. Wilson at the line for a 1-and-1. First shot, no good. Loose ball, goes back out to Wilson. Nice feed, going up. Toskovich, he's going to be blocked by Gomes, but they're going to get Gomes for a foul. And that'll be 5 on Dominic Gomes. But that's the right foul you got to make there, even if it's your 5th.
Number 15, Dom Gomes, his 5th and eliminating foul, 9th Dragon team foul. Dom Gomes fouls out, having scored 8 points.
Gomes finishes with 8 points in the game. Toskovich back to the free throw line, where he made 2 a moment ago. Still amazingly, Bob, Windward without a field goal in the 4th quarter. It's all coming from the free throw line right now. 6 points, all from free throws.
Well, right now, it's just the defense right now that that Bishop O'Dowd is playing inside and just fouling him. You know, holding out the perimeter and making him force the ball inside.
Well, second chance points right now for Windward are playing a big factor in this fourth quarter. Even though they haven't been making shots as Toskovich misses the first free throw, they've been getting a lot of looks and a lot of trips to the free throw line. 13th free throw attempt of the quarter coming up for Windward. It's good. 1 out of 2 for Toskovich. He's got 7 in the game. It's a 5-point advantage for Windward with 1:09 to play. A lot of points required in a hurry for O'Dowd. Rab with the ball, high right elbow. Nice pass to Perry, great hands. Perry puts up the shot, can't get the bucket, draws the foul. And we'll see who that's on. Brandt Toskovich. Brandt is going to get the foul call, and that is his 5th. So Brandt finishes with 2 points, a minute to go, and O'Dowd needs to hit some free throws here. Michael Perry has 6 points. He's at the line for a pair. Make that 7. (57-53). 1 possession game as Perry hits both with a minute to go. O'Dowd picking up full court. Wilson in the backcourt. He's got about 5 seconds to get it across the timeline. He finally does to Dawson, and Dawson throws it or can't track it down in the corner.
Costly turnover right there.
A rare mistake by Windward's outstanding point guard, Jordan Wilson. 48 seconds to play. O'Dowd can tie it with a 3. 13-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So a quick 2-for-1 possibility for O'Dowd if they want to take it. A lot of players cutting around. Austin open for a 3. He doesn't take it. He sees a double team. 24 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. Perry drives and throws it away. Davis went out instead of in. Perry thought he was going towards the basket.
Yeah, well, miscommunication right there was costly.
And Davis is forced to foul Jordan Wilson. Davis picks up his 3rd. Wilson to the free throw line where he's 3 out of 5 in the fourth quarter and for the game.
3rd personal foul, 10th dragging team foul.
Right there on that possession, Jeff, I thought they were going to try to get the ball out there to Paris Austin, as he's had a couple 3-pointers, and right there where they needed a 3 badly.
Wilson hits the first free throw, 4-point advantage. It was a 2-shot situation, double bonus now, and Windward's going to call a timeout. Are you surprised, Bob, that Bishop O'Dowd didn't take a timeout on that last possession?
Oh, I am, because they wanted to at least conserve some time right there and draw something up so we can get that ball out to the perimeter, like I mentioned earlier, to try to hit it to Paris Austin. When we have this timeout, I want to remind you that today's game is brought to you by Give It. Highlight life's epic moments with Give It, and by the Lucky Duck Foundation, whose mission is to raise awareness and funds for charitable causes. Also, Torrey Pines Bank, where business gets done.
Well, as we look at our last 26.3 seconds left in this game, 58-54 Windward. Wilson's got another free throw. But either way, it's a 2-possession game for Bishop O'Dowd. You're going to have to score quickly if you're the Dragons. A 2 or a 3, something.
Well, that's what they're probably drawing up right there, because you're right, Jeff. They can't waste any time right here when they inbound this ball. They need to score immediately, and a 3-pointer will get them right back in this.
Well, I guess your 2 options, if you're O'Dowd, are Anderson from the outside and Rab on the inside. If Anderson can get a good look from 3, take it. If you can get Rab open underneath, he's been very good today at drawing fouls and getting the bucket to go along with it. So, meanwhile, Wilson trying to make this a 5-point game. 26.3 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Salesian Francis Parker up next, about 10 minutes after our game concludes. Stay tuned for the Play on Sports.com postgame show. We'll do a quick wrap-up and let you know our player of the game. Free throw good for Jordan Wilson. He's certainly a candidate. Over 20 points in the game. Inbounds pass, 59-54. Anderson picks it up deep in the backcourt. Front court, Perry. You cannot take too much time. Give to Anderson. Anderson to Austin. He's going to take a quick three. Short. Perry's there for the rebound. And a timeout called by O'Dowd. It's a one-possession game. Nice job by Perry, who's got 10 points now. 16.8 seconds remaining, and you got to foul right away if you're O'Dowd and you don't get the steal off the inbounds pass.
Yeah, with 16.8 seconds left right now, that's what they definitely have to do, Jeff, in order just to at least hold them to at least a foul shot so they can get the inbounds pass and try to get that thing down court as fast as possible.
Well, I guess if there's one guy you would maybe want to foul, I don't know if want is a good word here, but Charles Dawson is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. But Toskovich has made his last free throw. Wilson's made his last 3. Silverman Lloyd hasn't attempted a free throw, but he's made 3 threes all in the first half. So they aren't going to give the ball to Hemsley. So it's got to be Dawson, I would think, but that's not a great option. The kid's a pretty good foul shooter. But on the other level, Bob, it probably doesn't matter. It's the first guy in a white jersey who touches the ball, you're going to foul him. You can't be too picky at this point.
Can't be too picky, exactly.
Let's see who takes the inbounds pass. It's going to be Wilson, who can run the baseline if he chooses. So Wilson will inbound, your best passer. Silverman, Lloyd, Dawson, and Toskovich are all in the backcourt here. Austin will guard the inbounds pass. It's a baseline pass, which is a legal play. And let's see what the call is. They might get Perry for reaching over the baseline, thinking he was still denying.
Delay of game warning, Bishop O'Dowd.
That is a delay of game warning. It is not a technical foul. So Perry is called for that. You can pass the ball along the baseline as long as Silverman Lloyd is fully out of bounds. And Perry reached over the baseline and deflected the ball. That's not something you see too often. Silverman Lloyd can run the baseline again. He'll inbound. He's looking for someone. He gets it into Dawson. You're going to foul Dawson right away if you're O'Dowd, and that's exactly what Austin Walker does. Walker just checked in. 15.5 seconds left.
Foul charged number 3, Paris Austin. His second
Windward is
foul.
getting this done as Dawson goes to the line for the double bonus without having made a field goal in the fourth quarter.
It's amazing.
Charles Dawson.
9 points for Windward in the fourth, all from the free throw line. Dawson needs to make just one of these 2 to make it a 2-possession game again. First free throw, good. Nice foul shooting down the stretch by Windward. They started a little shaky in the quarter, but they've really picked it up. Windward clearing the free throw line. Second free throw, good. 5-point game, 15.5 seconds left. Inbounds pass to Perry. Perry front court, Austin. Austin going to throw it away. Dawson with the ball, fouled by Davis, and that's going to just about wrap it up. Windward is going to advance and play Sheldon tomorrow night. Should be an outstanding ball game.
Russell Davis commits his 4th personal.
Right now, Bishop O'Dowd, played well tonight. It just that in that fourth quarter, just couldn't seem to quite just close the door on him.
Well, they played good defense. I mean, if you told Coach Ritchie as Dawson hits the first, hey, guess what? Fourth quarter of the game, Windward's not going to get a field goal. He'd probably like his chances, but Windward has now made 12 free throws, equaling the amount of points that O'Dowd has managed to gain in this fourth quarter. Davis is going to take a long 3, in and out, no, and Windward's going to win it 62-56. And we go right into the playonsports.com post-game show as we look at our player of the game possibilities. A young man wearing number 25 leaps off my page. Jordan Wilson is my vote. He had 20 points through 3 quarters. He picks up another 5 clutch free throws in the fourth, 25 points for the game.
And he set the pace right out from the opening tip-off.
He certainly did. And on top of that, Jordan Wilson, 5 rebounds in the game, 3 assists, 5 steals. I mean, that's a pretty effective basketball game if you are Jordan Wilson.
Very impressive.
62-56 our final score, folks. We got one more game. It's going to be starting now in under 10 minutes. We got to get ready for that. Francis Parker against Salesian, our final quarterfinal matchup of the night. This will round out our Final Four here in the Under Armour Holiday Classic, presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation. We'll have that for you in just a few moments. You are following the action here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.